Are you guys ready for a female comedian, Hong Kong? I had the pleasure of watching her 2 weeks ago in I think it was Chengdu, Shanghai, Beijing, I don't know, one of those things. She's very funny, man. Canadian who lives in China, TV host by day. She's a TV anchor for CGTN. By night, she's putting her kids to sleep and sneaking out to open mics. She loves movies and ice cream. She's beautiful. She's funny. Give it up for Jennifer Shan, everybody!
Thank you. Wow! Oh my! It is such an honor to be here. I'm the only woman competing tonight. Against like an army of men, so you might as well call me Mulan. Yeah, I'm from Canada. I've been living in Beijing, China for 10 years now, which means I have no other options. And every time I go back to my hometown of Toronto, people there are always so surprised that I now live in China. They're like, why do you live in China? It's so far away, it's so polluted. The food's not safe, the alcohol's not real. Why do you live in China? Because in grade school you told me to go back to China. Welcome to China! Racism is a funny thing, is it not? Like, okay. We have a racist in the house. Like, why is it okay for black people to refer to other black people using the N-word, but you would never hear a Chinese person refer to another Chinese person using the C-word? Cheap. My auntie be like, Andy, your father-in-law, he is so cheap, play with his money. He invite me to dim sum, eat more than me, drink more than me, and then ask me to split the bill. Split the bill. I said, they my worry. He said, no problem. These days with the WeChat, there is the Dutch function on the WeChat, you can still split the bill. Only people in Hong Kong don't laugh at that joke because everybody here uses WhatsApp and the Octopussy card. Why am I still in character? Oh. But we're all a little racist, right? Admit it. I certainly am. That's why I married a white guy. White guys are great. White guys in the house, give it up yourselves. Why, really? With that white supremacy crap, you're gonna give it up yourself? Okay. Yeah, no, being married to a white guy is cool, but it has its awkward moments, you know, like when my white husband and I are in an elevator with another white guy and his Asian girlfriend. There's always that 2 to 3 seconds of awkward acknowledgement. You know, it's like showing up to a party wearing the same outfit as someone else. He's white, you're white, she's Asian, you're Asian. But who wore it better? And you can always determine this by whose gaze lasts just a fraction of a second longer on the other person. Like the white guy will be looking at the other white guy's Asian girlfriend with that look, you know? It's the same look you had when you ate at TGI Fridays for the first time. You thought you ordered pretty well. You're like, nom, 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 on your hamburger in your face. And then the waiter passes by you with a loaded bacon double cheeseburger and a side of onion rings, and then you're like, what? I didn't see that on the menu. Oh, that looks good. Yep. You got too hungry and excited, ordered the first thing you saw without flipping through the whole damn menu. Just like you got too eager, went for the first Asian chick that showed interest in you. And look what you could have had. Mulan, bitch! I do see a lot of beautiful Asian women in the audience tonight. Isn't it strange how they never seem to age? It's as if God made a deal with Asian women before creating them. He was like, Asian women, be subservient, and I will give you eternal youth. Asian chick standing there with her Chanel bag, and she's like, okay. Asian women never seem to age. Like me, I'm 65. Not bad, right? I mean, for all the white men out there, married or with Asian women, I can't imagine what life must be like for you. That's gotta be like living with Benjamin Button. You know? As the years go by, you get older and older, but she just looks younger and younger. Until the day she hits 70. When she just like shrivels up and shrinks. Suddenly you're no longer in Benjamin Button, you're in Star Wars! You wake up in bed one morning, look beside you, and oh my god, it's Yoda staring back at you. You're like, judge me by my size, do you? Do or do not. There is no try. Blow job you want, do you? No, me first. White guy's like, whoa, Yoda, I mean honey, Yoda. I said I was into cosplay and using force, but this is not what I had in mind. Get it? The force? Star Wars? Okay. Slow burner, slow burner. So I literally had a baby 2 months ago. Can you tell? Do I still look American? Yeah, no. Baby number 3, okay? And I must say, guys, with each pregnancy, it is just getting harder and harder, which is ironic because each time my husband has gotten me pregnant, he's just been getting softer and softer. I'm talking about his abs. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, I was really hoping for a girl this time, a baby girl, because I'm really into fashion. I was going to name her Coco after Coco Chanel. But since we had another boy, we had to settle for coconuts. So I'm a proud mom of 3 boys, and living in China is fun because Chinese people on the mainland can be so blunt. Like, especially when they see my kids, you know? They'll get really excited when they see my first son, Christian, who looks more Caucasian. They'll be like, wah, wah, chicka, chicka, hun the ha, hun the ha. He's mixed very well. As if my womb was a blender that made the perfect smoothie. And then they'll look at my younger son, Brendan, and be like, 他比较像你. He looks more like you. Guess the blender wasn't on full speed for that one. Still seeing chunks of banana. Yeah. Any Game of Thrones fans in the audience, make some noise. Y'all watch season 7? Yeah. Yeah. So I was watching it and like, why in all these TV shows do the characters all speak with this default British accent? Right? Like, okay, yeah. And it got me thinking, like, would we love Game of Thrones as much as we do if everyone spoke with, say, an American Southern accent? A Lannister always pays his debt. Winter's a-coming. Let's go beyond the wall and get us some White Walkers. Get Daenerys, get the dragon, blow some fire to White Walkers, kill them dead, make them even deader. What do you say, Jon Snow? You know what, Jon Snow? You know nothing. You don't even know that you done